Hi Scorpio, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. Remember, they're general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. That is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. The reason I switched the deck is because I have many decks, as you can see, but every week I choose a different sign to have a different deck, and this is your deck this week. I wanted to give you something lighter because I know the energies for you guys have been, it's been a lot, right? Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So, for your key to the week, you have the High Priestess, Hidden Things Revealed. I actually really like this for you because it's not even so much that like secrets are coming to light this week. I actually feel like this is a moment of personal illumination. In some way, shape or form, it's like you're getting a really deep insight on a very psychic and very personal level. And it could be, as he says, there's like a whole bunch of cards gone all over the floor. And it could be that there are sort of multiple moments of spiritual illumination this week. The other thing with this card, remember, it is a universal significator of women. So it could be that there is help, support or considerations from or with women over the course of this week. Now, for your communications, your actions and options, you've got the Chariot card. That's a lot of water. Right, look at this, and what's more important is look at the cards. Look how similar they are in their energy expression. Now, here's where this gets really interesting for me. Both of these cards, although the High Priestess is the moon, no, it's not the moon card. So whoever's in the comments out there, I can hear you right now like, the moon card is the moon. No, it's not. I'm telling you here and now, right? Now, that being said, while the High Priestess is lunar, she is also the inward, soft, squidgy, intuitive, impressionistic, ethereal energy of Cancer, and the Chariot card is the exoskeleton, right? They're both Cancerian energies, but in very different ways. This is the outside of the crab, this is the inside of the crab, right? The soft, squidgy middle. Now, the actions and options being the Chariot card, that's victory and success, providing the inner scaffolding is there first, right? You will know what I'm talking about because you'll be, as soon as I said that, whatever popped into your mind of, yeah, I haven't got that quite finished yet, that's what I'm talking about. Whatever it is in your life that's shown up as an opportunity, something that you want to do, you haven't quite got the foundation to it ready yet. It means fix the foundation, make sure it's solid, and then go. If you go without having that solidity, the chances are it's going to fall apart, all right? And this is the thing with the Chariot card. Its direct opposite is the Tower. Slow down, take a minute, kick the tires, make sure it's all solid, and then go. If the tires aren't solid when you kick them, do what you have to do to make sure that they are, right? When it comes to your the options that are available to you, this week will very likely come with some form of travel or at least a conversation about something of an international feel. And it doesn't feel like this is road trip stuff. This is further afield than that. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, look, there's money up in here, okay? Ten of Pentacles in terms of those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, that gap year, not gap year, what do they call it? That work placement through your studies, through your degree, etc., is all but assured. It looks to me like a lot of you are keeping this very much under wraps, though. Maybe you haven't told your parents that you applied to, go and take a job or an internship across the country or, in another place of the world. For some of you, it looks like you might be going on a trip or a journey of some sort that feels like a heritage trip. So it's like to learn or to discover something about your heritage on on a DNA level, effectively. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, I love this. If you have gone recently for a promotion or a pay rise, this bodes very well for getting it. That High Priestess, I wouldn't be surprised if they tell you to keep it under wraps. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, I also wouldn't be surprised if you gain or gather some kind of celebrity client, or you start working with somebody in a way that is a lot more concrete. Maybe this, it's kind of like there's potentially some form of, almost like a role reversal here. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, this will be a very deep conversation that you have with an elderly loved one, more than likely a mother or a matriarch or a grandmother. They're going to tell you something or share something with you that is not common knowledge. And there's no one better than a Scorpio to share a secret with. It's kind of like dropping a stone at the bottom of a river. Once it goes in, it'll never come out unless you ask them to. It's one of the things that I love about Scorpios. For your love and relations, you've got the Knight of Swords. This with the Chariot card, there is something here that you potentially either decide to go to war for on behalf of a partner, or it could be just a family member, because you've got the Ten of Pentacles here actually. But there's something here where it's like, I will go to war for this. I will fight for this. However, we do have the High Priestess. This may be one of those times where if you go shooting your mouth off, kicking, screaming, all the rest of it, you're going to out this person's secret just by the way, by whatever is said. So I'm going to say some tact, right? You're known for reading undercurrents of situations and all the rest of it. Watch out for this week, because even, as angry as something's going to make you, you'd be surprised how, you might end up putting your foot in it. For those of you that are single and looking, I kind of like these cards for love, actually. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if this is like you meet somebody through a family gathering, a family get-together, maybe a work get-together. Wherever those kinds of things are shaping up this week, go ahead, right? It is the Knight of Swords, so I'm just going to tell you, because Scorpio, the thing about Scorpios, everyone kind of postulates that they just sit there stoic and quiet. They actually don't. They've got a wickedly funny sense of humour. Sometimes it's really dry, sometimes it's completely tasteless. Yes, Scorpio, I'm looking at you. And, sometimes very often it's close to the bone, right? So they are very engaging. It's not just that they sit there like, I'm so mysterious. It's not just that. But this person will give you a run for your money. I just make no mistake, it's Knight of Swords. This person will be just as witty, just as intelligent, just as scathing, darling, as you. So be prepared for that. And then finally, for your money and materials, you've got the Seven of Wands. This with the High Priestess, I don't know what's going on with the world money this week, right? There's some really funky stuff going on with world finances. It's like every single sign has got some kind of financial dispute or challenge or conversation that needs to be had. It's weird. And I know there's a lot going on in the finance world at the minute, which does actually make me wonder. I don't know if you saw this, but just recently, I film my weekly general videos in batches. Very often like 3 months in advance. And so not last week's one, the one before that I put out, where I said, I feel like a major figure in the finance world is going to pass. I don't know how everybody feels about it, but that's the feeling that I'm getting. Well, one of my subbies commented in the comments and was like, Raf, you said this, have you seen this? I wonder if it's because that person passing has left a few loose ends, and it may very well be that some stuff comes to light as a result of it. We shall see. Now, on a more personal level, Chariot card number 7, you've got the Seven of Wands. 2 sevens is news. There's some kind of financial information, potentially some kind of financial secret that is shared with you or divulged with you this week, and you might be up in arms about it. You may also, if you're partnered or in a significant relationship, they might say to you, this isn't your secret to tell, I need you to sit on it for now. Seven of Wands, it could also be a family member, right? Because the Ten of Pentacles is here as well. Physical health and vitality, please, for the love of honey and mercy, please look after your immune system this week, right? Really do what you can to support your immune system. When it comes to the home and environment, the Seven of Wands, just because of the other cards that are present, watch out for vehicles in specific this week. Like, really watch out for vehicles, particularly at night time. Make sure you're locking your car. If you've got one of those dash cams and you're driving at night, make sure that you have it up. This is one of those weeks where whatever happens, it'll probably likely happen at night. And so watch out for those things. All right. When it comes to that, with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Look after yourself. Let me know in the comments how it shapes out. Take care. I'll see you soon.